What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Look at this nice and beautiful question on the board that we're going to be solving. And the question says, for positive integer n, find the value of n for which 3 to the n plus 2 to the n is equal to 35. Well, our first step will be for us to express the left-hand side as sum of two cubes. And how do we do that? Know that 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So I'm going to be writing 3 to the n as 3 to the n raised to the 3 over 3, which is same as 3 to the n. Plus, I'm going to be doing the same thing here, 2 to the n raised to the 3 over 3. And this is equal to 35. Our next step will be for us to simplify this exponent so that we have 3 to the n to the, now this can be written as 1 over 3 times 3. Plus, we do the same thing here, 2 to the n raised to the, this becomes 1 over 3 times 3. And this is equal to 35. Now, from the law of indices, powers multiply. So I'm going to be using n to multiply 1 over 3 so that it becomes 3 to the n times 1 over 3 is n all over 3. And this is raised to the 3. Plus, we do the same thing here. 2 to the n times 1 over 3 is n over 3. And this is raised to the 3 equal to 35. Now notice that we have 3 to the n over 3 here and 2 to the n over 3 here. So we can apply substitution by saying let 3 to the n over 3 be equal to x, and let 2 to the n over 3 be equal to y. So that this expression can now be x cubed plus y cubed equal to 35. Now notice that the expression on the left is in the form of sum of two cubes, which can be expressed as x plus y times x squared minus xy plus y squared. And this is equal to 35. Now notice that this factor, which is x squared minus xy plus y squared, is actually bigger than x plus y. So our next step will be for us to decompose 35 into two factors. So we have x plus y times x squared minus xy plus y squared to be equal to, now decomposing 35 into two factors, we have 1 times 35, which gives 35. We also have 7 times 5, which also give 35. Now notice that since n is a positive integer, it goes to say that both x and y are also positive integers. And for that reason, we're only going to be considering the positive factors of 35. Let's move on to the next slide. So we have two cases. For the first case, we have x plus y to be equal to 1, since it is the smaller factor. And we have x squared minus xy plus y squared to be equal to 35. So this is our first case, case 1. Now, our next step will be for us to make what we have here to resemble what we have here. And in order to do that, we're going to be taking the square of both sides. So I'll square the left-hand side. I'll also square the right-hand side. So this becomes x squared. So x squared plus 2 times x times y is 2xy. And then plus y squared. So plus y squared. And this is equal to 1 squared is 1. So I'm going to be solving this equation and this together. So this first equation is x squared minus xy plus y squared equal to 35. And this is x squared plus 2xy plus y squared equal to 1. Now we're going to be subtracting the two equations. So subtract. On subtracting, x squared minus x squared is 0. And negative xy minus 2xy is negative 3xy. And then y squared minus y squared is also 0, equal to, now 35 minus 1 is 34. We can divide both sides by negative 3. When we divide both sides by negative 3, we have negative 3xy. On the left, divide by negative 3 to be equal to 34 on the right, divide by negative 3. So you see that negative 3 can cancel off, leaving behind xy to be equal to, now 34 divided by negative 3 is negative 34 over 3. Now you see from this expression that neither x or y is a positive integer. So we're going to be rejecting this case. Now let's focus on our second case. So we call this case 2. So for case 2, the smaller factor, which is x plus y, is equal to the smaller factor here, which is 5. And the bigger factor, which is x squared minus xy plus y squared, is equal to the bigger factor here, which is 7. Now let's make the left-hand side here resemble what we have here by taking the square of both sides. So I'll take the square of the left. I'll also take the square of the right. So squaring the left-hand side, we have x squared plus 2 times x times y, 2xy, and then plus y squared to be equal to, now 5 squared is actually 25. So let's solve this equation and this equation together. And we're going to be doing that on the next slide. So we have the two equations here. So our next step will be for us to subtract. So x squared minus x squared is 0. Negative xy, negative 2xy is negative 3xy. And then y squared minus y squared is 0, equal to, now 7 minus 25 is negative 18. Now let's divide both sides by negative 3. So I'm going to be dividing the left-hand side by negative 3. I'll also divide the right-hand side by negative 3. So negative 3 can cancel off, so that we have xy to be equal to, negative can cancel off, 18 divided by 3 is actually 6. So we have xy to be equal to 6. Now recall that from our previous slide that x plus y is equal to 5. So we can just call this equation 1 and call this equation 2 to solve them together. Now from equation 2, so we say from 2, we can make y the subject by pushing x to the right hand side. So we have y to be equal to 5. As x crosses to the right hand side, it becomes minus x. So let's put this in equation 1. That means wherever I see y, I'm going to be putting 5 minus x. So we have x times 5 minus x to be equal to 6. Now let's open up the bracket. X times 5, that's 5x, minus x times x, that's x squared, equal to 6. Our next step will be for us to move everything on the left hand side to the right hand side. So moving negative x squared to the right, it becomes positive x squared. Moving 5x to the right, it becomes minus 5x. I've already got 6 on the right, so plus 6. This is equal to 0. So we have a quadratic expression, which can be factorized as x minus 3 times x minus 2. Because negative 3 and negative 2 are actually factors of 6. And when added together, they give negative 5. So this is equal to 0. So there are two cases here. We have x minus 3 to be equal to 0, or we have x minus 2 to be equal to 0. So from the first case, x is equal to 3. When we move negative 3 to the right, we've got 3. The same thing happens here. X will be equal to, when I move negative 2 to the right, I get positive 2. Now to get the corresponding value for y will be equal to 5 minus x. X here is 3. So 5 minus 3, that's 2. For this other case, y is equal to 5 minus x. X here is also 2. So 5 minus 2 gives 3. So the values for x and y we have are, when x is 3, y is 2. And when x is 2, y gives 3. But remember, the question requires us to find the value of n. Let's move on to the next slide. So now recall that we have 3 to the n over 3 to be equal to x, and we have 2 to the n over 3 to be equal to y. And the values we have for x and y, remember, are, we have 3, 2, and we have 2, 3. So let's try for the first one. So this is 3 to the n over 3 equal to x. X here is 3. Now remember that this 3 is raised to the 1. And since the bases are equal, we can equate the powers. So n over 3 is equal to 1. So we'll cross multiply to get n to be equal to 3. And to get the corresponding value for y, we have 2 to the n over 3 to be equal to, y here is 2, so I'm going to be putting 2 here. And remember, this 2 is raised to the 1. And since the bases are equal, we equate the powers. So n over 3 is equal to 1. When we cross multiply, you see that n will be equal to 3. So we've got the same value. Now for this other case, when x is 2 and y 3, so we have 3 to the n over 3 to be equal to x. X is 2. Now notice that the bases are not the same. And in order for us to have integer solutions, the base must be the same. So since the base are not the same, we're going to be rejecting the second case. So we've only got the value for n to be equal to 3 as our final answer. Well, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.